Welcome to the Renaissance Art Tour. This tour will show you a number of artworks created by different artists. The artists shown in this tour are Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Botticelli. These four painters helped to influence society through the use of humanism and secularism. Now let's travel to our first part of our tour, the Leonardo da Vinci section. Today, we will be seeing 5 Leonardo da Vinci paintings. Leonardo da Vinci is one of the more popular artists that we will be seeing on this tour. In the beginning of his career, he apprenticed at a place known as Verrocchio's workshop. Verrocchio was one of the most successful artists of the time, which most likely helped da Vinci become the icon that he is today. Later on, da Vinci began to create more paintings that became extremely popular in the day. Sadly, on May 2nd, 1519, da Vinci died in Clos-Flusset, France. But still today, we are able to see his wonderful works on display. The first painting we will be seeing on our art tour is called the Mona Lisa. In this painting, Leonardo da Vinci weaves humanism by putting the main focus on Lisa del Giocondo. With the focus on her, we are able to see many human-like features and details such as her face, her smile, the way her arms are crossed, and even the draping of her outfit. This painting also shows secularism for the same reason. This is because the picture is focused on Lisa del Giocondo, and not a Christian theme like the Holy Trinity or Jesus. A fun fact about the Mona Lisa is found on her left eyebrow. If you look, you can see that it is damaged. This is because somebody threw a rock at the painting in 1956. This is just one of the reasons why the painting sits in a bulletproof case. The next painting on our art tour is called the Annunciation. Da Vinci is able to add humanism into the painting by including human figures along with the religious figures. In the picture, Mary, a human, is being told that she is going to be the mother of Jesus by the angel Gabriel, a religious figure. Also, in the background of the painting, we can see trees and some classical architecture. There are 2 different versions of this painting. One hangs in the Uffizi Gallery in Florence, and the other hangs in the Louvre in France. For our third Leonardo da Vinci painting, we have a piece called Head of a Woman. This painting shows a strong amount of humanism because, just like the Mona Lisa, the subject is a human. This woman's head shows the imperfection of humans. The way that the subject does not make eye contact with the viewer shows that she is shy and maybe even insecure about herself, just like other people. This painting also shows secularism in the same way the Mona Lisa did, by having the main subject as a human. Our next painting by Leonardo da Vinci is called Lady with an Ermine. In this painting, Leonardo da Vinci uses symbolism to put information out about the subject. In this painting, Cecilia Gallerini is holding a nicely groomed ermine. During this time, the ermine was prized for its smooth fur coat, but they also often were seen as a symbol for pregnancy. So from this, we can conclude that the subject is pregnant and having a baby. In this painting, we can also see signs of humanism and secularism because the focus is on Cecilia Gallerini and the painting is not focused on a religious figure. Our final painting by Leonardo da Vinci is called The Baptism of Christ. In this painting, we are shown Christ being baptized by John the Baptist. At the top of the painting, a dove is shown. The dove is added into the painting to represent the Holy Spirit. Also, we can see 2 hands just above the dove. These hands are there to represent the Father or God. In the painting, we can see human-like actions and everyday things occurring, like how the angels to the left are holding Jesus' clothing, and even how there was a bird flying in the background, which shows something that occurs in everyday life. The next artist we will be seeing is Michelangelo. Michelangelo was born on March 6, 1475, in Caprice, Italy. He grew up in Florence and apprenticed Domenico Ghirlandaio when he was 13. He very much enjoyed painting and painted many things in his youth, but he felt that his true calling was sculpting. He sculpted some of the most amazing things that we will be able to see in this tour. So let's get going. The first Michelangelo artwork we will be seeing is called Bacchus, a glorious sculpture that is a sight to see. Bacchus was the Roman god of wine. In the sculpture you can see next to his leg and on his head there are grapes, which are used to make wine. Michelangelo also includes a wine glass that Bacchus is holding. These items help to show the viewer that Bacchus had something to do with wine. In this sculpture we can see humanism because of the Roman belief that Bacchus was the god of wine. The next painting we'll be seeing is called The Creation of Adam. In this painting we can see many different pieces of secularism and humanism. In the painting we see Adam letting go from God. Adam is going one way and God is going the other. This is a great example of secularism because it is like the people turning away and letting go of God. Next to God we can see a blonde woman. This woman is thought to be the wife of Adam, Eve, who has not yet been able to leave God. Our next Michelangelo artwork is called The Battle of the Centaurs. This sculpture is most likely a scene from a war or a battle against the mythical centaur creature. In this picture, there are men with rocks, weapons, and angry looks on their faces. Obviously, some type of battle is occurring. This is an example of humanism because war is a common thing that occurs in life in modern times and also in the time of Michelangelo. Our final Michelangelo artwork is called Moses. Moses is the prophet of the Abrahamic religion. Moses was visited by the angel Gabriel and he was told the 10 Commandments. He also saved the Jews from the rule of the Egyptians. The statue is located at the tomb of Pope Julius II. This statue shows Moses as a strong man with the list of the 10 Commandments under his arm. In the sculpture we can see human-like qualities by the way his cloak is draped and how his face appears to be realistic. The next artist we will be visiting is Raphael. Raphael was born on April 6, 1438 in Urbino, Italy. He grew up and was given a painting at a young age and fell in love with it. By age 18, he displayed a very advanced and special talent. He continued to create new artworks for years to come. Let's continue on to Raphael's paintings. The first Raphael painting we will be seeing is called Transfiguration. In this painting, we see two different pictures going on. In the upper level, we see Jesus, and in the lower level, we see the apostles. Jesus is performing a miracle on a sick boy. In this picture, we can see human-like things, like the boy being sick and an argument between the apostles. This mural by Raphael is called Disputation of the Holy Sacrament. In the middle of this mural, we can see Christ in all of his wounds from being crucified. This shows humanism because it shows how all humans on earth can be hurt. In this painting, we can see a line of clouds separating heaven and earth. By using the clouds to separate heaven and earth, we can see that the two are separate places and they are not one. Our final painter today is Botticelli. Not much is known about Botticelli's early life, but we do know that by 1462 he was apprenticed by Fra Filippo Lippi, who was a painter during this time. By 1470, Botticelli had his own workshop and was creating spectacular works of art that we will be able to see on this tour. Let's go! The first Botticelli painting is called The Mystical Nativity. This painting shows the birth of baby Jesus in the manger. A few days before he began painting, Botticelli was present at a sermon performed by Savonarola. This influenced Botticelli to pick this particular topic. The topics in his painting can all be related back to Savonarola's sermon. In this painting, we see people celebrating the birth of Jesus, so including them, we see that there is more to the painting than just the birth of Christ. The final artwork we will be seeing today is called Venus and Mars. This painting shows a god and a goddess, Mars and Venus, and 4 baby stars. This painting shows humanism because it is focused on a belief that was created by Roman people before the Renaissance occurred. The forbidden love between Mars and Venus also shows humanism because lots of people during the time of Botticelli and in modern time play a part in a forbidden love. Thank you for joining me on this Renaissance art tour. I hope you've learned lots about Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Botticelli, and how they helped influence people through humanism and secularism during the time of the Renaissance.